This is problem number 4 from section 4.3. It says use ordinary division of polynomials to find the quotient and remainder when the first polynomial is divided by the second. So they say ordinary division, meaning let's use long division here. So we're going to go ahead and use some long division. So let's set it up by saying w minus 3. We have negative 4w cubed plus 6w squared minus, well, we better put in this there. I mean, you don't have to, but because it jumps from w squared to our constant, we're really skipping. We'll say plus 0w, then minus 9. I kind of like to throw those in there. It's important to most of the time. All right, we see w goes into negative 4w cubed how many times? Well, we can write a little expression out here, negative 4w cubed over w, because we're only worried about this leading part, this leading term. That gives you negative 4w squared. So we're going to have negative 4w squared right there. Now we multiply this times w, that's obviously negative 4w cubed. This times the negative 3 gives you positive 12w squared. Now remember, with division we subtract what we have in there. Instead of doing this whole negative 4 minus negative 4, I like to distribute the negative to each term. So we end up with 4w cubed minus 12w squared. I cross this out a little bit. And now I actually add these together. So this will be 0. So I can put 0 right here. I'm not going to. 6 and negative 12 is negative 6w squared. Bring down the 0w. Minus 9. W goes into negative 6w squared. Again, write out negative 6w squared over w. When you cancel here, you end up with negative 6w. So you have minus 6w, multiply times w, you get negative 6w squared. Multiply this times negative 3, you get 18w. And then we're subtracting. And when we subtract, we're going to distribute the negative, so I don't have to do the whole negative 6 minus negative 6, so on and so forth. So it's 6w squared when you distribute to there, minus 18w. So now we have negative 6w squared plus 6w squared cancels that out. This is just negative 18w minus 9. Our last step here really is to say w goes into negative 18w. Well, that's negative 18 times. That's an easy one. Multiply it, you get negative 18w. Negative 18 times negative 3, 54. That's positive 54. And then we're going to subtract again. And when we subtract, we distribute that negative. So it's going to be 18w minus 54. These cancel, leaving you with negative, slide up just a hair. This will be negative 63 for the remainder. So we have remainder. And they may ask for the remainder in many ways. You can write remainder negative 63, or, so I'm going to kind of write down here, or you might write remainder, or you might not even write remainder, you might just say minus 63 over what you divided by, which was w minus 3. This is kind of a, sometimes they ask you for this, sometimes they just say, give me the remainder.